Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming this look using some products that I purchased at Ulta. And I purchased a few of the Makeup Revolution Jewel Collection items. They look like this, really pretty packaging with the rose gold kind of crystal top here. And of course here on the palette as well. I also purchased one of their concealers, some products from like Almay, Milani, just some other things in there. So if you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you'll be notified when I put a video out. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this tutorial using all these new products that I purchased, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye. So first I went in with the Milani Prep and Brighten Rose Face Oil, and this oil smells really good. It has a little dropper at the top and it distributes just enough product that you need for your face. I put probably about 2 or 3 drops of this product all over. Then I went in with the e.l.f. Poreless Primer in my T-zone, and then I used 2 foundations and mixed them together. The NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Foundation in Caramel, and the other one was the Physicians Formula in MW2. Now I'm going in with the Revolution palette, and this one is in the shade Deluxe. There's actually 2 palettes, but this one is so beautiful. It's all like pink shimmers. It's really pretty. So the first shade I'm going to go in with is Still, and I'm using this like all over my lid and into the crease. I'm just kind of blending it everywhere, right into that crease and right below to cover the entire lid. I did go in with the MAC 24-Hour Eye Base to prime my lid. So after that, I use this shade to kind of set it. Then I'm going in with a Morphe 433, and I'm using All Night. This All Night shade was very hard to blend. It is a beautiful color and it's very pigmented, but it was really hard to blend. I was trying to go back and forth, fixing it, trying to make it a more diffused look in the crease, but it was just hard to use. It's still a gorgeous color. It's just one of those shades in the palette that you're gonna have to work with. So just be mindful of that. If you get this palette, that's the only shade that I really had difficulty with, and yeah, it's a little hard to blend. So I'm taking that brush, the E13 by Morphe that I used in the beginning, to place that all over color all over the lid. And I'm actually just using that same still color just on the edges of the All Night, just to kind of blend that edge out. Now I'm going to go in with more of All Night just to darken that area up. And then I'm going to go in with Storm in the palette with a MAC 242. I'm placing this all over my eyelid, but it's not going on as intense as I want it. So I'm going to go and get my MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus, and I'm going to wet the brush, and then I'm going to place the color on my eyelid again. And this really intensified the color, so it looks really pretty. It's like a very kind of lilac shade. It's just really pretty. It doesn't look like that right now on camera, but honestly, in real life, it looks really like purpley, like light purpley shimmer. So I like the way this went on, but I wanted to see what it would look like if I used my finger. So I just went in on top of that with the same shade, which is Storm, and I just patted that in, and it did intensify it like so much more than with the brush. But yeah, I went ahead and just tapped it in. I have long fingernails, so it's really hard to get in the corners, but I just wanted to see what it would look like. Now I'm using the shade Babyface, and I'm using an M330 by Morphe, and I'm using that just in the crease and on the outer corner. This is a really beautiful, like kind of fuchsia shade, so it really made the look come together. Really pretty. Now I'm going in with this new concealer that I found at Ulta. It's by Makeup Revolution, and it's the Fast Base Concealer in C5. It is a kind of a tube where it has a sponge tip applicator, and then you twist at the bottom to actually get the product out. This product applied pretty easy. It didn't, it didn't get goopy or anything like that. It's very thin and very lightweight. So I put this on, but I will tell you this, that it is a medium type of coverage. I used a flour sponge to go ahead and pat that in my under eyes. Now, because the concealer was medium coverage, I went ahead and applied a little bit more on my under eyes because I felt I actually needed a little bit more coverage. So once I did that, it did give me an okay medium, kind of a medium to high coverage, but not full coverage. So I set it with the Essence Banana Powder, and I used a Morphe M438 to do that. Now I'm using the Makeup Revolution Jelly Highlighter in Prestiges. This is a very nice pinky highlight, and it's very gel-like. So it's really easy to use. I just placed it on my cheekbones with my finger, and then I took the Flower Beauty sponge to blend it all out. And I added a little bit more because I wanted a little more intensified highlighter. So once I did that, I blended it out. And guys, this highlighter is gorgeous. Look at that. It's so beautiful on the cheekbones. Now I'm taking the bottom of the sponge and using the Essence Banana Powder just to set the rest of my makeup. So now I'm going on top of that highlighter with the Essence highlighter in Be My Sunlight, and I'm using an e.l.f. highlighting brush. I just wanted to see how this highlighter would actually go on top of there, or on top of the other highlight. And it just looked really pretty. So I'm really glad that I did it. But in all essence, you can wear the jelly highlighter on its own, and it's just as beautiful on its own. So now I'm taking a Moda brush and the Morphe Celebatante bronzer, and I'm just going to bronze underneath my cheekbones and underneath my chin and my forehead. I'm just taking this all around just to give me some warmth. Now for blush, I'm using the Morphe Pop-Up Pink Blush Trio. So the first shade I went into is called Free. It's a really bright pink. And then I went on top of that with Rule Breaker. And it just looks really pretty together. I'm using the Japanesque small tapered brush to do that. So for my brows, I use the e.l.f. Precise Brow Pencil. But I'm going in with the Delium Tool 780, and on the lower lash line, the first shade I'm going to go into is Baby Face, and I'm going to bring that down a little bit just to kind of smoke it out. Then I'm going to go into the shade All Night, and I'm going to go closer to the bottom lash line as possible. Now I'm taking a Morphe 213, and I'm actually using the shade Dodge in my inner corner just to brighten up that eye look. And then I use the shade Finesse with that same brush, and I'm putting that on my brow bone. Then I'm using MAC Giga Black Lash on my bottom lashes. For lips, I'm going in with the NYX pencil in Natural, and I'm just going to use that to line my lips. Before I get started, I put some Aquaphor because my lips are so chapped. Then I went in with Almay Lip Vibes lipstick in Sleep Later. I love these Almay lip vibes. They're so good, guys. Now I'm going to go in with the Makeup Revolution Lip Topper in Luxurious. This does have a little bit of glitter flecks in it, but it is so beautiful on the lips. I just love it. To finish it off, I'm going in with the Pixie Rose Glow Mist. This is new to me. It smells so good, guys. And I got it at Target. And here's the finished look. Thanks, guys.